Hi everyone, my name is Anita Okereke and I'm a multi-potentialite. I have a plethora of businesses. I am a serial entrepreneur and a decorator, a chef. I am an event planner and I'm also a content creator. And today I'm talking money with Busha. First of all, I think that I would say it helps that the businesses are seasonal. So my life has been set up in a way where I have a regular running business, which is the bistro, EatsTKO. And then I have the Christmas decorating business, which is seasonal. It happens towards the end of the year. So say October, November, December, and a bit of January for tear downs. And then there's the events business, which, comes as it comes. So it's a bit up, it's a bit down. It's not every day. And then content creating is, it's as fluid as I want to make it see. So I also think that the way I have been able to balance it out is having people to help. So I have help, I have workers. Although the kind of businesses that I have are businesses where I still have to be very present, I am not exactly a micromanager. So I have, chefs, I have, helps at home, I have, people that I can delegate to. And that also helps with the balance and it helps, keep things in place for the most part. It was. Not keeping records. I think that it doesn't matter how you're spending the money. It doesn't matter if the money is coming or not. If you don't have records, it's a terrible mistake. And I played right into that one because for the most part, I wasn't keeping records, especially the beginning. So when it was time to scale, you start having to go ask questions and I'm like, I don't know. And even for my own self as well, how was I sure that any of my businesses, was ready to scale? How was I even certain that the businesses were scalable businesses if I didn't have any records? So that is one mistake that I really made. It's been rectified now, but it's a mistake that nobody should make. When I saw this question, it made me chuckle and it made me think. And I wouldn't say that I've had one major request that was very bizarre. But what I would say is that a lot of people of the opposite gender try to use business as a way to, get to me or as a way to approach me. So they typically would come through what do you do for a living? Oh, I'd like to buy some food. Oh, I want you to decorate. Can I have your number? It happens time and time again. And off the bat now, I'm almost able to, tell the kind of people. But I find it really funny where they'll come or maybe they'll slide into my DM and be like, oh, I want you to show me how you did this. And I know for a fact that they're not interested in anything other than, yeah. But so I think I find that really funny and yeah, that's as bizarre as it gets. Yes, I would say that I plan for it. And again, I haven't been the most financial literate person, so I have definitely made a ton of mistakes. What I know that has helped is planning for it. And in planning, I don't mean like deciding, oh, this month I want to put this amount away. It is with how with how dynamic financial institutions have become. They have created opportunities for you to save instantly. And I find that has really helped. So say, for example, instead of saying, I want to save 500K, 300K, 1 million, it may not exactly work in that regard. So what I've found that has really helped is instant savings. So say you put a mandate on the account every day, keep this amount of money aside. With every debit that comes or with every debit that is made on the account, I want an equal amount in savings. Or with every credit that comes in, say remove, for example, 10,000 naira. So for every time, not that this is just me giving random figures, for every time a client pays maybe 30K into your company account, 10,000 out of that money is kept. So sometimes it can even be in percentage. So it's a mandate that has been placed on each account to say that when money comes in, take out 10%, take out 20% at the end of every day, say 11 p.m., remove 20K, keep it somewhere. So that way you don't forget that way as well, it's out of your hands. So you don't say, the expense was too much today, I wasn't able to. It's better for you to have to go back to the savings to remove some stuff if you need. But I find that it has helped me grow my savings tremendously because it's out of my control. It's just instant. So yeah, that has happened.
Wow. Everything is collecting money.
I would not say that I have refused to spend money on certain things. I would just say that in capacities where I can still actively, be involved in supervisory capacities, I am not spending money on those for now.
Listen, don't judge. Because I don't buy extravagant things. My life is set up in a way where there's somebody for the extravagant stuff. So my husband does all the extravagant stuff. If I see anything that is expensive that I want, I know the channel where to send it to. What I would say is, I can't count one major extravagant thing I'll say that I've bought. If at all I have, it's not for myself, it's for my husband. Because I can open my eye and spend money for him. When it comes to myself, I'm always second guessing it. But I would say that perhaps gone into a store, maybe bought, it was not one thing, maybe bought a couple of clothes that have run into maybe, millions or hundreds of thousands, but like one extravagant thing for myself, no. I don't do the extravagant. I will tell you for a fact to keep records. Always keep records. I know that there's the tendency to, just anywhere benefits, but I would tell you to always keep records. It doesn't even matter if you're taking the money out from the business directly and putting it into your personal lives. I think that it's important to know that you're doing that and record that as well. As a business owner, you're not just there to make money and pay salaries. It's also meant to improve your life and improve the quality of your life. But what's important is even when you're taking that money, I'll tell you to separate your finances as much as you can. Have your business separate and have the one for your personal life. So pay yourself a salary. But if for whatever reason, because of how women are, we're lots of things interlap and, overlap, that's the word, or are intertwined. So there's a chance for fluidity in your funds, but still keep records. Label it as director's expense, label it as CEO's expense, call it whatever you want to do. But if for any reason you have to mix both your personal or you have to take from the business, to give yourself personally, keep records of it. That way you know when to restitute. That way you know how to even measure what the business has made and, what it is to you. Because sometimes you're paying yourself what you think that you're worth. But by the time you calculate your expenses and see how much you remove from the business, you know what? Maybe it's time for me to actually increase my salary. These are what records will do for you. Separate your income as much as you can. But if at all you cannot, for whatever reason, the economy is tough, keep records. That's an answer. Yes. So expansion is definitely in the works. But as with a lot of things for us, we've decided to dial back a bit. So with EatsTKO, which is the regular day-to-day business, we initially came, of course, it had run in the house from my home for a couple of years, and I said it was time to go out. And when I decided to take it out, I thought, well, maybe I have a dining space. Maybe, it'd be nice to have people come and interact with us and interact with the food in person. But haven't done that. I have realized a lot of mistakes that we have made along the way. So right now we're dialing back. While we're looking for investors to properly invest in the expansion of the business, we are expanding in our kitchen capacity. So moving from, not moving exactly, but in addition to daily deliveries, focusing as well on catering, on expanding, our kitchen space, baking. The idea for the business, the idea for EatsTKO has always been to be on every breakfast table. whatever it is you're eating, whatever it is you're doing, we want one of our products to be on the table. So be it in terms of the food that you're eating, be it in terms of the ingredients that you're using, we want to be on every breakfast table. So right now, that's what we're focusing on. We want to expand our production and kitchen capacity to be able to accommodate all of these ideas, while we're still looking for investors that are willing to, front or support or partner with us to expand the dining experience. So yes, that's what I'm most excited for. We're looking for a bigger space, more workers, more production. It's really exciting. I'm looking to have that happen this year. So if you're an investor out there, please, shameless plug here. Find us. I'm very responsible. I'm a family woman. I will not spend your money on one sleep. But yes, that's what we're looking to do. So thank you very much, Busha, for having me. Ejo.
Give me crypto now. 0.01%.
Please. But yes, it was really nice talking to you guys. Talking money with Busha. Have fun. Bye, guys.